Good. Don't do that.
It's okay. It's okay.
What is going on, losers? Welcome to the Lost Losers Podcast. I am your host, Mr. John McQuett, joined once again by my beautiful bride, the tots of the show, Miss Andrea McQuett.
Hello.
Also, from coming at you live from Pocahontas, Arkansas, Mr. Donnie Porter.
Hey,
It's okay, Donnie. We'll get through it. I promise you.
I'm here.
Okay. Clear the throat.
Oh my
get
gosh.
going.
I'm trying.
And coming from you from good old shithole Kentucky, good old James Fortney.
What up?
How's everyone doing this week? Everyone doing all right? Everyone alive?
pretty
Everyone
good.
well? Besides Donnie, who's now COVID positive for the third time.
COVID 22.
So, are you going
We
for
need
the
to
record
do some
for the
Batman
most?
lines.
No, it's just it's a cold of sorts.
Donnie, are you going for the record for the most positive COVID test possible?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good job, buddy. Shoot for the stars, my man.
Got to go big or go home.
Go big or go home. Well, if you're joining us, if you're watching us on YouTube or Rumble, please hit the subscribe button. If you're watching us on Spotify, do the same. Leave us a 5-star review if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music. Or if you're really cool, go to lostlosers.com and buy a t-shirt. Now, let's get into this wonderful week of the shenanigans. Donnie's sick. Jamie's dancing. Bride, how are you?
I'm well.
You sure?
Mhm.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm glad everyone's alive and well. I hope everyone out there listening is doing the same.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a first-time listener and all that stuff, we like to kick the show off with the wishes of the week. That's the weird and idiotic shit that happened to us this week. Donnie, do you want to kick you? I'll let you kick yours off since it's so short and sweet. Because you're like right before kickoff, you're like, you got any wishes? You're like, yeah, this is it. I'm like,
Yeah, I kill chickens, I go to sleep. I've been sick. Like, that's about it. Kill chickens, go to sleep. Kill chickens, go to sleep. That's all I do is kill chickens and go to sleep.
so basically, Donnie's song is
I do have one. You know, remember me talking about my buddy Jerry the Redneck Jew?
What?
yes,
Jerry the Redneck Jew.
yes.
He is now a fan of the podcast.
Thank you. Hey, what's
And I
going
have
on,
to
Jerry
add
the
in,
Redneck Jew?
It's not just Jerry the Redneck Jew. I also found out he's Jerry the emo redneck Jew.
Oh shit.
Oh,
So he
no.
listens to My Chemical Romance and
Yes.
dances around.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
no.
What's going on? Do you just say, oh no?
Jerry. Fucking
Yeah.
Jerry, the Redneck Jew, the emo Redneck Jew. Thanks for
Yeah.
listening. Thanks for stopping by.
I've met a few of those around here where they're just like country bumpkin to all hell, got the yee truck, but are blasting like Black Veil Brides and Pierce the Veil down the road. And I'm like, what happened? Something doesn't connect here.
You want to hear a disconnection? And I'm not trying to listen. I had a buddy of mine that was in the service who was black. When we would go to the club, he would listen to Merle Haggard and Johnny Cash until you could see the club that we were going to, and then he would put on club music that we would roll up to. And I'm like, it is so hard to go anywhere with you, man. I'm gonna let you know that because you confuse the shit right out of me because I never know what I'm gonna get, like what music I'm gonna listen to when I get in your car. And he was just like to keep you on your toes, biscuit. That's all I'm gonna say about it. And that was his answer for it. Like he never gave me a reason. He just liked to listen to weird shit at weird times. So it's weird. It's cool. It's
I want
definitely
to pull
different
up
when
to
you
a
see it.
club just blasting Squirrel Nut Zipper.
I'm going to the club. Oh yeah, what do you listen to? The Wallflowers.
Yeah.
That's good. So Jerry, thanks for listening. Donnie killed chickens this week and slept and got sick.
Yep, and killed more chickens.
Good job, buddy. We're proud of you. You know that you make us proud, big guy. I don't know what to do without you. So, bride. Oh, excuse me, Jamie. I'll go to the bride last, like I always do. Jamie, you ruined someone's week. You said.
Well, at least a few days, at least a day.
I've got a feeling this is not going to go well, so I'll let you take the story. Continue. What you got?
I was so happy about this. It happened Thursday last week, right after we recorded, and not right after we recorded, but the day after we recorded, and went to work, got there, and there was just an asshole parked, like backed into a spot, but like 3/4 of the way out of the parking space, so they're just in the lane parked. And so I wrote a little note. It was just learn to park cunt, and put it under their windshield wiper, and went into work. I was like, whatever.
Was it like your
Didn't
boss?
even think about it.
So what made you
No.
think it was a woman that did it, or do you just call it someone a cunt?
That's later in the story.
Okay.
I didn't mean to say that, but yeah, I just saw a person's car, went and put it on under the windshield wiper. Went inside, didn't
Did
think
you call them
anything
a
of
name
it.
right off the bat, or did you just like, hey, please learn to park?
No, learn to park cunt.
All
That
right,
was
so
the
you went,
sentence
so
that I
you
wrote.
went extra off the bat.
I mean, sure.
Okay. Because usually name calling is the first sign of losing an argument. So go on.
I mean, I just thought it was a fun little tagline to add on.
Nope, a please would be better. Instead of calling someone cunt, putting please on there would piss them off even more because it would make them feel like shit. So next time, continue. Go on.
But so put it on, went into work, wasn't thinking anything of it. My manager had to go out to lunch. She goes out to lunch, she eats in her car, comes back in and is like, James, are you the one that put the note? And I was just kind of looking at her like, what do you mean? Just took a second to process it. And I was like, yeah, on the fucked up car. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, what, anything about it? And she just lost her shit laughing, saying how much she loved working at Spencer's, how all of us are so amazing and stuff. And then just walks away. Doesn't explain anything, just walks away. So apparently all that morning, everyone had been bitching about the car. Everyone almost hit it on the way in and all this stuff. And everyone was bitching about it. And I hadn't heard a single word about it. And just put on the note of my own free will without knowing anything. And so go home, nothing happens. I work the next day and go in, and I go into the back, put my shit up, and my manager Rebecca comes in the back and is like, look what the fuck happened. So apparently the owner of the vehicle overnight went and bought wedding like window markers that you can just like spray off with water.
Clearly someone who works in the mall then.
Yeah. And had written on their windows, don't touch my car cunt, learn to spell.
Did you misspell?
No. And so that's the funniest part to me, is that I even put a comma before the cunt and a period, because I even thought about rewriting the note because I was like, this is too proper. This is too much for her. And
so did you know whose car it was because you know it was a female?
No, I keep saying that. It's getting there.
Okay.
So showed me this picture of it written all over. It had hearts and little like stars all over it and other stuff. And my manager Rebecca had called management or not management, but security at the mall and been like, hey, there's a car out in the parking lot. It has profanity on it. It has a C word on it. You might want to go deal with it. And security had to go sit out at the car and everything. And our buddy Chase at one of the other stores saw the Journeys manager walking out to her car or walking out on her lunch or something, and is gone for like 45 minutes or so, comes back in like stomping, like sweaty as shit, stomping into the mall, like pissed off. Like you could feel it. And walks into the Journeys and is starting to like yell and bitch and stuff in there. And Journeys is right next to Spencer's.
So you can kind of hear what's going on.
Yeah. and so we all just made the connection of like, oh shit, it's our neighbors.
Dude, walked over and like,
up parking.
You'd be like, hey, did someone leave a note on your car?
Yeah, and so
if you wouldn't have called her a cunt, and here's why, and now you're gonna learn a lesson. Now, if you wouldn't have called her a cunt and you would have said, please, like,
yeah,
learn how to park, apostrophe, please,
yeah,
exclamation point. You know what I mean? Then you can walk over. If she was like, leave my fucking car alone, and this, and you go,
Listen
hey,
here, bitch.
like, hey, I seen your car in the parking lot. Yeah,
Everything okay?
I have a question for you. Does this penmanship look familiar? And then hand her a note that said, it was me. And then you go, and then she looked, and then she can like, well, were you parked like an asshole? Yes or no? Now let this be a lesson to you, because obviously whoever taught you how to drive did not do a very good job.
Failed
And then you
miserably.
pat her on the forehead and you go, have a nice day. And there's nothing you can do. And that gives you a better fucking story in the long run. Instead of you just going, oh, I wrote a note. I called this lady a cunt. She doesn't know it was me. See what I'm saying?
No, I was gonna still go back in and not tell them it was me, but go in and be like, hey, did your guys' coworker learn to park? And just kind of see what they say.
Yeah.
But
You can do that too.
Just
but
their reaction of putting the wedding paint on their window and
it's
stuff
fucking
was
hilarious.
that's
overkill.
enough for me. And I'll send you the
is
picture.
great.
It is amazing.
That is awesome. But it is good that this person went that extreme with it. But
And I love that overnight, this is all they thought about.
You could
like they spent their entire night just like debating whether to do it, planning it out.
If you wouldn't have called her the C word, you can slow play this like no other. You know that, right? You could have could have played this well. That's why you really gotta let this be a learning lesson in your young life, young James.
Without the C word, do you think she would have written on her own car?
No.
Probably not. Probably not. You know what I mean? Probably not. But if she would have been this bad shit sane, and she would have gone that crazy for it, and then you would have had a pronto story.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Oh, I get what you mean completely.
And then you could slow play it with her because you're being nice about it, and then you could just slow play it, and now you're playing 4D chess with this person. Like, oh, did you learn how to park? Oh, okay, that's fantastic. Then when you like see her, you come bebopping in and be like, hey Tiffany, see your parking job today. Bravo, really working on it. And now you're an asshole.
And I love that it's a manager. That makes it so much better to me. That it's a manager. It's not just a fucking some teenage asshole.
Yeah, it's someone with a little bit of that should know better. That has clearly knows how to put proper thoughts together.
Yeah, that's what I like it even more. It was just like they lost their mind so much.
Dude, you could be so much better if you just would. You just would have left the C word off. See, this is here, and this is a prime example. There are times when I think of a joke that I'm going to do on Twitter or on Instagram or on Facebook that I will ask, and I'll run by my wife. And this is a prime example. Because this was earlier this week. So I guess, did anybody see this picture of Celine Dion that came out this week?
No.
I don't know if it just came out this week or if it was a picture that someone posted. So don't hold me to this. It was on Twitter. And I will say this time is not on Celine Dion's side. Like,
oh no,
she's not aging well. And it wasn't like she was a big person to begin with. You know what I mean?
Oh, she's a skeleton.
She was always a skeleton. This new picture of her, she's
seeing more of a skeleton.
Yeah. Here, I have the picture right here. Actually, I'll show you guys. That I was looking up. I'll share it. That's what I want.
Ooh. I mean, that's 2019, and that's scary. Oh, yep, that's what I just saw.
Okay, you seen this picture?
Yeah, it's 2019.
Okay, that was the first time I seen it. That's not a great picture of Celine Dion. Like, someone was like, "What's going on with Celine Dion?" on Twitter, and I went
like 5 sandwiches.
My
Is she not getting all of her baby blood?
Dude, you guys are going a lot better than me. You guys are doing a lot better. You guys are doing a lot better than me. My comment was, It looks like she's trying to be an extra on the remake of Schindler's List.
How's Auschwitz, young lady?
I said this to my wife. My wife goes, "Walk away from it. Don't say it."
I would have gone JoJo's Rabbit.
Haven't seen JoJo's Rabbit, so I haven't seen it. Haven't
Neither
seen
have I,
JoJo's Rabbit.
but that's a little bit more recent and maybe a little bit more tasteful.
But I was like, I guess she's working as an extra on the remake of Schindler's List. That was what my joke. That's where my head went, and I went, I probably need to take this off and maybe ask someone of sound mind, body, and soul.
That was a hard no.
My wife went, "Are you serious?" My youngest son went, "Walk away. Just walk away. Don't write the joke. Don't even think about it. Just leave it alone." And I went, "Okay."
No, you argued.
Yeah.
I
your
did
point.
argue. I argued my point. I thought it was a very good one, and I still walked away from it finally. Only for me to crack it on the podcast later. But at least now I can add some context to it, and everyone say, "Oh, okay. He didn't say it." No, I said it. I didn't put it out there though, with no context. Though. What?
You just put it out there.
I put it, but I put context to it. Now, what are they going to do? Joe Rogan me? I mean, we're not that cool, or nor will we ever be. So we're good, okay? People listening will be like, it's actually kind of a funny joke. Hopefully,
Right.
It's a joke. Schindler's List was a great movie. I seen it in theaters. We all know what it was about.
I've never seen it.
You know what it's about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, doesn't she look like she's an extra on the remake?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Where's her tattoo?
Oh, I heard it. Yeah, I heard
Thank
a great
you,
one the other day.
Donnie.
That
Thank you. Okay.
it was the other day. I was flirting with a Jewish girl, and she offered to give me her number, and I told her we go by names now.
You tell her that you're not circumcised?
No, dude, it was the joke. Johnny, that was a joke. He was cracking a joke. Oh, jeez. All right, back to
Might
the
look a little
back to your
different.
wishes, but let that be a learning experience. Jamie, I wish I would have known that too, because there's so many times I have so many good stories. I could have really slow played a lot better if I wouldn't have called someone an asshole or a bitch or a cunt. All right, let that in your 21 years. Now that you're 21, now you know. Let's hold off on the names until you actually have to drop the name. Like, please.
It was such a good reaction, though.
It was a good reaction. So overreaction, yes. So anything else, young James, besides pissing off a manager of Journey?
Nah, but nothing like out there. I don't think I did anything else. But I had dinner with Haven's parents, and it went a lot better than expected.
Good job. You're becoming an adult, learning to mind your P's and Q's for the better of your significant other.
It was showing some, I guess, embarrassment showing slight embarrassment on my part, but also still not being a pushover.
Yeah.
So he respected that.
Good. Just like I say, kill with kindness. No more name calling unless you absolutely have to. Let that be a lesson for everyone. We should really be calling people's names. I should probably take that lesson, write that lesson down every day. Just
Bart Simpson it.
Yeah, I probably should, but all right, baby.
Andrea,
what you got, Tots?
So Monday, I ended up with a new pet.
A new pet?
Yeah.
Is it you, John?
No, it didn't stay. So I'm working from home.
Oh,
I'm working from home.
I forgot about this.
And I had the patio door open so the dogs could go in and out because it was nice out. And I heard something in the kitchen. I'm like, what the fuck are they into? Meh, whatever. And then I'm in my office and there's lights up, like hanging around the roof. And I look up and the lights are moving. Like it's like a strand of Christmas type lights. Like, what the fuck? Why are they moving? And then the two dogs are like staring in the corner, just like dead set, not moving, staring. I'm like, what the hell are they looking at? So I turn around and I look. It's a fucking bird. Okay, this bird loses its shit, and it's like a scene from the movie The Fucking Birds. I'm like, ah, ah. Run away. The fucking dogs are like, what the hell is this?
It's a little fucking, what is that?
It's like a
Sparrow
chippy or
chippy
something. I don't
or
know.
something like
It was
that.
a
Oh, I've
bird.
gotten a bat in this house before, and I lost my fucking mind.
Okay,
Okay,
I
that's a
lost it
bat.
because the bird was losing
That
it.
started
And I'm
COVID.
like trying to talk to the bird. I'm like, hey, the window's open, and Maddie's screen is broken, so you can like flip that screen up, and the whole window's open. So
Yeah.
he's not here. Colton's sleeping because he was working. There's no one here but me. I'm like, dude, I need to work. I can't go in there because the bird's like. So I'm like, I Googled how to get a bird out of your house. And it's like, okay, one
You
way,
can Google anything nowadays.
close
fantastic.
close the door and leave the only light source in the room, like their exit. Okay. So I get the screen up and close the door. I'm like, doo, 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 doo. Waited, open the door, and the bird's on the floor, just like fucking bouncing around, like whatever. Closed the door, waited like another 10 minutes, opened the door, and the motherfucker finally flew out the window. And then it sits on the porch step or like on the railing to when you walk in, and it's just sitting there, like looking up at me, like.
Is your mom saying hi?
I was like, Mom, get your bird ass out of the fucking house, like for real.
Mom, you're shitting on the carpet.
Dude, you sent me that picture, and I got it as soon as when I got it, I was talking to your dad. That's the funny thing. Like I was at,
There was
I had to
some
go-
cats that broke into our house yesterday.
You have 30 cats already.
Yeah, our cats are in whore mode right now, and so
Ooh.
they were attracting some male cats.
Go get them neutered, dude.
Yeah, I need to get Cortana scooped.
Yeah. So you got bird attacked
On Monday,
on Monday.
it was like a scene from The Birds.
Are you gonna? Would you like to start off that '70s show that happened here Friday? That we were not part of our youngest and his friends.
No.
Idiots.
Oh, they got caught in a circle?
No,
No.
that '70s show happened in our basement.
Yeah.
Like they sat down here, or they came to the man cave. We were sleeping. Maybe partaked in some recreational drugs for them, but my medicine, and it wasn't my shit either. My medicine they were doing, so don't come at me for that. And freaked out one of their friends.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Mental note: this was the kids' first circle, so to speak,
Yeah.
and the
Oh, not
the
good.
equipment used in the circle is not for beginners.
Yeah.
Right.
So instead of minimal partaking, it was maximum.
He jumped head first.
Oh, he
Yes.
swan dived head first into this.
So
Fucking
the oldest
amateurs.
is also out here with the youngest and his friends.
So the oldest was monitoring the situation and going, making sure everything was okay. Because
Some
You know,
Bro, just eat a snack. You'll be
just-
fine.
nope, not even that.
Oh boy.
This is how the old. So here's the one thing. So everyone knows, just don't wake us up. We don't,
Right.
just be
and
respectful.
just clean up your
Clean
shit,
up your shit.
you know.
you
know,
got
that's
yourself
what-
into it. Figure
when
it out.
the kids always had friends over, that's how it's always been. Don't wake us up. One of the kids started getting loud. The oldest said something, went, hey, don't get loud. If you wake up my mom or John, there's going to be problems. Don't do that. This kid thinks, I guess his parents are like, every parents are like his parents, and goes to the kid that's freaking out and goes, hey man, we should get really loud. That way John comes down here and beats Carter and Colton's ass. Carter and Colton started laughing, and these kids went silent, like the evil laugh that these kids do, like Colton and Carter
Yeah.
do, and they went silent. They went, what? They're like, you don't know John. The voice, Colton goes, the oldest goes, the voice that John hears when he wakes up is the ass that is going to get kicked when John makes it down here. Let that fucking register in your head right now. And like stamped it.
Yeah.
That put the kid whose first time already in a fucking tailspin even worse. Oh, freaking, oh my God, John's coming down. John's coming down. Oh my God, John's coming down. He's going to whoop my ass. John, oh my God, he's going to know what's going on. Oh my God, I'm really freaking out, man. Starts freaking out. Well, it's cold down here. He has blankets wrapped around his legs. The oldest sees what is going on and then proceeds to really fuck with the kid and leans in and goes, "Hey, man, what happened to your legs?" This kid loses his fucking mind, supposedly, and starts crying.
Like tears.
Tears.
Like for real.
I'm going to get my ass beat by John, and I
have no
can't,
legs.
and I have no legs.
Jesus.
Dude, it is Sunday morning, and we're getting up and going, or Saturday morning as well. Saturday morning?
Yeah.
And we're getting up and going to ITAP. We're going to go watch the hockey
Yeah.
game. I wake up in the morning, and I see the one kid who I know. I see somebody I don't know on my couch. I wake up, one kid, I'm like, "Hey, who the fuck is that?" And they go, "Oh, it's so-and-so, Mr. Bequet." I went, "Oh, okay. That doesn't help me. Have I met him?" Because I don't remember names. Everyone knows
No,
this.
but
I'm a
you've
dummy.
heard the youngest talk about
Yeah,
it.
and he goes, and they go, "No." I went, "Okay." And then they proceed to tell me what fucking happened. I appreciate them cleaning up. I appreciate that they're safe. You know what I mean? I appreciate they did dangerous shit safely, and they came out at the other side and they have a lesson and they have a funny story. You know what I mean?
Did you tell your parents when you did dumb shit the morning after?
Mine knew.
Mine either
I do
knew
the
about
same
it-
thing to my parents. Like whenever I got my little stick and poke, like I threw my foot up on the counter the next morning. It was like, look what I did.
Yeah, like either my parents knew or
No, my
You know what I mean?
parents knew. Either that or they were awake when I came home, and then my dad would be like, "So, you fucked up?" And he'd get like right in my
Yeah.
face and be like, "Let me see your eyes." And he's like fucking with me. I'm like, "God damn it, stop
so
it."
it's just so that happened. And I'm like, "Oh my God."
And we just so happened to be on the phone FaceTime with my dad because he was going with us to ITAP. My dad's like, "What the fuck is going on at your house?" And I'm like, "Well, we had a rookie experience and overindulgement." And he started laughing. He's like, "That kid wants to
yeah.
overindulge." He's like, "I got him." He's like, "I'll give him some blacks and I'll give
oh
him
my
this."
yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
this
that's
kid is like freaking out, like shaking his head, like,
He's
"No,
like,
no, no,
"I-
no, no,
he
no,
go-
no." He's like, "I need to wash my clothes. I need to like shower. I need
I'm
to get
like,
the smell off." I'm like,
Nope.
"Holy
I went,
shit."
"No, you don't." I went, "Don't do it." He goes, "What do you mean?" I went, "You go home and you own this. And you tell him, I went to a party last night and I got high for
We
the
got
first time
fucked
and I
up.
freaked out.
He can't.
Don't tell them where you were at. Don't tell them you're at my fucking house.
All
Just
right.
say you're at a party." He goes, "Why?" I'm like, "Get in trouble. It was worth it." You know what I mean? Take it as a learning lesson as a child and move the fuck on. What? Yep.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
So there was another friend that I didn't know was here, and this kid like pokes his head around the corner. I'm like, what the fuck? Like they're just popping out of the woodwork now. And
By the way, this is the one kid who's antagonizing everyone to
Yeah,
get in trouble by me.
apparently that kid had like videotaped this other kid's reaction. That's kind of a dick move.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you can
You
Yeah,
know,
that's a dick
we're
move.
like, "Hey, you need to delete
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like, you need to delete it like now."
don't. If you're gonna do dumb shit, don't videotape it unless you know you're gonna get
And
paid
then
for
I
it.
told him, I was like, "Well, at least you were in the house with a medical professional." And that person started, the oldest, started laughing. He's like, "Yeah, I advised that really well."
Yeah. Yeah, the medical professional did not quarterback it at all.
There's nothing you could do at that point. So he just went into it.
Yeah. What's wrong? Where's your legs? Where's your legs at, man? Motherfucker. It's unbelievable. You gotta be kidding me, kids. It's crazy. It's stupid. Like, what do you got, man? Come on, man.
Yeah,
So,
good times.
speaking of the oldest at ITAP, so we go to Internet Staff House, have a couple beers, have some lunch at Mission Taco, or get a slice of pizza from Epic Pizza. That was delicious. I'll be having another one of those. We go to get our fucking bill. And I go, "Hey, bub, are you actually going to pick up this tab for once since you're Mr. Moneybucks and making all the fancy high dollar shit now and you don't have any bills since you live in our house for free?"
Absolutely not.
He goes, "Yeah, I'll pay for some of it." I'm like, "Oh, yeah? With what? Oh, yeah, you are?" He goes, "Yeah, with love."
He paid his own tab and bought his own food.
Are you fucking, yeah. Are you serious? This is his answer for me. With love. What kind of kid is that, man? You raise
I
them,
think
you
that's
do
a fair
everything.
answer.
What's that?
I think that's a fair
I
answer.
get it too.
Yep.
It's a fair answer, I guess.
And then the flu has gone through our house.
Jeez, everyone's gotten it.
Carter got sick. Colton got sick. like puking shit sick. Me and him are looking at each other like.
I'm like,
Well, at ITAP, we were tasting everybody's beer. We all ate the same food, and
Yeah.
he was the only one that got like sick as fuck.
yeah, like we ordered like different tacos and a couple
just
different
kinda,
slides
like,
of pizza. We do it as family style.
Mhm.
Everyone got different beers, dude. It's fun. What ITAP's
Yeah.
all about, man. We had a good time.
I think every beer everybody had, everybody else tried it.
Yeah. So we tried a whole bunch. You tried the Thin Mint one, like 4 hands
Yeah, it
Thin
wasn't
Mint.
very
That was
good.
good. Wasn't very good.
It as this much, yes, but you're drinking a pint.
Yeah.
There ain't no way.
So, no.
I
So
want some more of the Mountain Dew beer.
I haven't tried that
I
yet.
haven't
I
tried
haven't
that
even
yet.
heard of it.
Is it good?
Oh, not the seltzers. There's at this restaurant in Huntington. They make Mountain Dew sour beer.
Oh, really? Huh. Interesting.
It's so fucking
try
good.
it.
I'll try anything. So, nope. And then, so Monday, weather's starting to get nice. Starting to get outside and walk again. Do all my exercises again. Dude, I got out and walked, did my exercises, went into physical therapy, got home from physical therapy, and that's all my body could do.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say there was more snow.
No, I literally got home from physical. I went and walked 3.75 miles like I always do. Came home, did my stretches, went and went and did PT'd, did my physical therapy at the pool. Came home, showered, changed, started my laundry, sat down. As soon as I sat down for 30 minutes, and I looked like Quasimodo afterwards. I couldn't stand up straight. My legs didn't want to work. I was a fucking wreck for like, I had to like shimmy shuffle up the stairs, 1 feet at a time, 1 step at a time. When I was like, got an edible, and I went, it was like noon. I went, I need to lay down. And she was like, you look like you're in pain. I'm like, I am. I'm in a lot of pain.
He went and fell asleep for like 3.5 hours. Like,
Dude,
Dead-
I was
dead slow.
hurting. Oh, my fucking shoe came off. Weird. Whatever. All right. So this isn't my story, but I'm going to fucking tell it anyways because it's fucking hilarious. I got a phone call Monday after I woke up from my nap Monday, and it's from a buddy of mine. We all have moved. We've all gone through the nightmare of moving, right?
Yeah.
We all know what it's like to buy a new home or buy a house. We all know the nightmare of getting everything switched over. There's always something that happens. But when it's
Every
epic,
time.
when it's good, it's good. So not only did when he moved, he bought a brand new home. He bought the demonstration house. Okay, this is one of the last house he bought. That's the house he bought. Okay. So when you buy that house, if you don't know that stuff, because if you have that kind of money, you're able to do that kind of shit. If you're fortunate enough to do that kind of shit, you have usually 5 to 7 business days to switch the utilities in your name. When you move, man, it's a headache, especially when it's a family. You and your spouse got to work as a team. Usually divide that list of who's going to call people and what you're going to do, right? Correct? It's a good thing to do.
I don't know. I did them all. So
Well, all I could do is make. That's not true. I get a couple. I've the phone cable
it's not like you had to transfer the phone. We canceled the cable.
and internet. Well, I switch all that anyway. Anyways, it's
Yeah.
not the point. We're getting off subject here. It's not. So, anyways, you do that. You try to get all the lists and you do all this. So they do this. Like this dude had to climb into his house and fucking paint the garage floor before they moved in. And he went to go buy some fans. He goes like, you know what? I should buy a heater. But he didn't buy the heater. Now that's going to take part later in this story. So he buys the fans. Paints his garage floor. Does the headache of moving in and all this stuff. So when they bought the new house, they go through the like last inspection, like when you move in, like if you miss something, you do all that shit. They're like, oh, you have to, So when they turned on the stove, she thought she smelled gas. So they turned the stove off. They went to come out and test the stove and check for leaks. They couldn't find a leak. So they go about the day. Now this is like a week after they move in. They go about that Friday night. It starts to get cold in the house. This is on a Friday. It starts to get cold in the house. Can't figure out why. Also couldn't figure out why they didn't have any hot water. It's also very important when you move, though, to learn your new address when you call the utility companies.
Oh no.
So my buddy finds out that he goes, man, there's no hot water. There's no heat. Like, it's starting to get cold. I have small children. What the fuck's going on? He goes outside and he finds the lock on the gas line.
Ooh.
His wife called the gas company to have them to switch the gas company in and gave the fucking next door address instead of their address. So when the construction company said, hey, we're going to switch this off on this day, they turned the gas part on the next door for them and not their house. So the gas company turned the gas off of their house on a Friday afternoon. Oh, by the way, they don't live in a state where it's like gets hot or it gets cold.
Yeah.
But it got a cold front when it went down to 40 degrees and it was 60 degrees in his attic. That's cold for this area of the country.
Right. They're not used to that.
Oh, by the way, the gas company didn't come out until Monday to turn their gas on.
Yeah.
So my buddy, out of all of his glory and out of all of his spite, even though his wife works for a hotel chain, instead of going to the hotel to go shower with his wife and the infant children, out of spite, he took a shower at the house. And he goes, and my stupidity almost killed me because it was 60 degrees in the attic. The water coming out when I temped it when I got out of the shower was 55 degrees. Dude, what a fucking toughie.
Oops.
How are you going to fucking almost kill yourself because of your hard-headedness? You're going to give yourself hypothermia.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Just like,
That's
a good one.
Dude, 55 degrees in the shower, 60 degrees in your attic, which is probably a floor above you still. So it's probably about the same in the shower. Oh, by the way, he couldn't go buy a heater because in the 2 weeks that he painted his garage floor, they sent the heaters up north because it turns March 1st down there and it's springtime down there. So they just send the heaters up north. So there's not a heater in a Home Depot or a Lowe's or a Walmart for this guy. And he goes, if I just would have bought the heater 4 days earlier for the fucking garage. And that, my friend, is what karma gets you. That's all I got this week for the wonderful wishes.
What did he do to deserve that?
Oh, dude, I don't know, but it's fucking funny. It is hilarious. So quick thing. Have you guys seen this thing that's splitting the fucking internet even more than it already is splitting? That's already split? Ask you guys this question. What
are you talking about?
do you think there is more of on the planet? Are there more doors or are there more wheels?
Doors. No wheels. I'm going wheels.
Wife?
We figure a car has.
So there's like one vehicle for like every 2 people in the US or even more.
Or I'm gonna go doors.
How many doors are there per person?
I know what, in my logic, I think I'm going to end the argument. So babe, you think doors? Donnie, you say wheels?
Yeah.
Wheels are constantly being made. Well, I guess, yeah, doors are also.
Anything can be used as a door, really. You know, a trash can be used as a door. Anything can be used as a door.
There's 3 doors down here. There's no wheels. I'm sorry. There's 4 wheels on the lawnmower.
I'm looking at 3 wheels right there on the garage. You got to think how many wheels. The circle and the wheel is what really
are used in a door.
And a door, they're used in machinery. They're used on like you're not talking about just the wheels on
a car
or the 4 wheels. What about the fan wheel? Your water or your water pump wheel, the wheel is hands down probably double doors on this planet. every bit. Every bit.
Any pulley system.
Pulley systems, any machinery. A
Wheels
door
are
to door.
everywhere.
Wheels are everywhere. That's what I think.
For like any machine to work, you have to have a pulley system just to get rid of some of the tension and everything. So yeah.
It's wheels. Like once somebody like an engineer should have been like, hey, ding dongs, it's wheels. This is why. Stop and end the argument.
Where did that question come from? What the fuck?
I have no idea, but I've seen people been arguing about it for the fucking last week. Are there more wheels or doors on the planet? It's wheels. It's if any engineer or mechanic or it's wheels.
Were doors or wheels invented first?
It's probably a door was invented first. You got to block up the cave. What do you think?
I don't know.
You got to block up the cave.
It's
Same.
just the which are more question.
Yeah, which are more? Well, are there more wheels or more doors? Yeah, I don't know, but it's wheels. Not even every bit of machinery. And then I heard it somewhere else a couple times this week. But
why is that even something to argue about? Or why is that a question?
I don't know. I guess it's just one of those hypotheticals, I guess. Just another thing to split the internet more, like everyone's got to be divided now. Everyone's tribal.
That's
The
just
wheel
how
was
things work.
only invented in 3500 BC.
Through the wheel.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's probably considered one of the greatest inventions. Because it's in
I thought it
everything.
would
I'm
be
looking at a
later
wheel
than
on
that.
on his little thing on his nose.
That's not a wheel.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Welded to a tech deck and then it's a wheel.
Yeah, you can't do that. No? All right. I got nothing. All right. Back to another. So, besides Jamie, we've all been on diets before.
I've been on time.
Jamie, you shouldn't be on a diet. You need to be like, your diet needs to be eat more. No one should be 6'4" and 120 pounds. Okay.
Well, I'm not doing one right now.
What's that?
I'm not doing one right now.
Well, yeah, like you shouldn't be packing like donuts and all that. Have you ever heard of this raw meat diet?
Yep.
Yes.
You have.
That was the caveman dude that was eating bull testicles with maple syrup.
I remember that.
That is, I don't think I can bring myself to it.
I'll pass.
I can't do it. Google.
If you do it, I'll eat some bull balls with syrup with you.
I'm not eating bull balls with syrup. I'm not eating anything raw meat. I'm not eating raw meat.
Sushi.
I'll eat sushi. I'll eat raw fish. I'm not eating raw beef. I can't. I'm definitely not eating raw chicken. But Google,
I would have tartar eventually.
I would, man, I don't know. But there's a
would try
picture of like
tartar.
Heidi Montag eating a bison heart or bison kidney or whatever.
It's a heart. I think it is.
Those
See if
are
I can
both
pull it
really
up without
clean
slowing
organs.
down my
I can see
browser.
that being fine.
What's that?
Both are really clean organs. I can see it being fine.
Dude, I guess it's easier for your body to digest uncooked meat. Like there's a scientific, like, I started looking into it and I'm just like, nope, not doing it. Not bringing myself to it.
Yeah, and there's been some people that have higher testosterone on it and stuff like that.
Yeah. But look at this. Look at that. Like
Yummy.
eating a beef heart or a,
Oh no.
but look at the blood in the bottom of the bag. I'm doing it.
Can you
That's
spell
such a
botulism?
weird picture.
Dude, she is doing it. So I guess she's on it because she's trying to have kids and it helps with fertility and shit like that. I've been reading.
Yeah,
I
I
was reading
can.
it. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to eat raw beef. I can eat raw sushi. I can do that. I could maybe do steak. Would you do steak tartare?
Nope.
Possibly.
I have no desire.
Yeah,
to eat any
I would try
raw
it.
beef, meat. No.
God, man, I would try it. I would try a bite. You wouldn't even try a bite?
I don't think so. It's not appetizing or appealing to me.
I would have to see it up. I might have to pull a Bubba on this one and smell it before I eat it.
Kid smells everything before he eats it.
Yeah, like I might have to pull a Colton
It's
on
funny.
this.
You're like, here, try this. He's like,
Yeah, Haven does the same thing. I don't fucking get it. Why do
I
people
think all
smell their
women do
food?
that.
not all.
Smell this. Does it smell bad? I'm like, I don't want to smell it if it's bad.
You know?
My wife always gets me with the smell my armpits. I'm like, I'm not smelling your fucking armpits.
What the fuck is wrong
Why?
with your wife?
What?
What the fuck is wrong with your wife, dude? Smell my
I-
armpits?
Yeah, I asked that question. Well, because she has a thing. Deodorants don't typically work all the time. It's
But you were
hormone
just gonna
imbalance.
say
shit,
she
you
has
know?
this thing. She
Yeah.
likes armpit play.
No.
What
But
is with you would go automatically go into sex with that? All right, sorry. Donnie, Jamie,
I don't
don't
want to
answer.
kink shame.
Shut up. Go on, Donnie. I'm sorry.
no, she's constantly asking me to smell her armpits. I'm like, I'm not smelling your armpits. Well, I don't know. I need to know if this deodorant's working and I'm not. I'm like, can you smell your armpits? Like, do they stink? Like, then that means it's working or it isn't. You know, I'm not
You can smell your own BO.
right.
You know,
I'm
be
sorry,
honest,
Not all
I'm-
the time.
I'm not going to stick my nose in your armpit.
Okay, listen. If another person can smell you, you can smell yourself.
But
Right.
that doesn't always.
I said that to my coworker the other day because I smelt him from like multiple feet away,
Nose
and he
death.
said he showered that day and everything, and I was just telling him he was lying to me.
Shenanigans.
We had a kid, or it was an older guy actually, that was like that, and he smelled the whole entire front end up. And so everybody chipped in, got him some deodorant and some fucking soap. Apparently he was homeless and living in like a shelter or something. And we're like, please don't come back until you fucking smell better.
Yeah, sorry, living in shelter and shit, but
No, my coworker just smokes like a tobacco pipe in a closed off room every day, all day.
Ah,
oh, one of
And-
those guys.
He smells like fermented fucking wine, basically.
gross.
Like
Then again,
that
be like a-
sour wine, that last little bit of a bottle that you left too long. He
Ew.
smells like that constantly.
Oh boy, that's fantastic. Well, that's weird.
So bad.
That's gross.
You
There's a raw, yeah. So no raw meat diet, no steak tartare.
I'll pass.
You'll pass.
I'll try it.
I might try like a spoonful on a cracker, but I don't know about it. But no beef.
I mean, the
cook a
first time,
beef heart.
for the
if you wanna cook it.
longest time, I would never have sardines, the like smelly fish. Is that the
Don't- yeah, anchovies.
anchovies? And then I had a friend bring
Sardines,
bring
anchovies, same
over
thing.
like really good anchovies, and it was fucking amazing. So I mean, certain things like that I still would try to see what it's like.
I'm good. I'm good. Johnny,
yeah.
do you know what a G spot is?
Yes, I do.
What is a G spot?
It's the spot on a woman's vagina that makes her have an orgasm.
Do you know what a Pspot is?
Jamie, we're not going there, so just stop. So, God damn it, what's a
Donnie
P-spot?
still looks confused though.
What's a P spot?
I always look confused.
Yeah. Go on.
Do you know
what's
what a
the P-
Pspot is?
No, apparently.
Waiting.
I'm new to this whole P spot.
So
thing.
it's the guy's version of a G spot.
so it's
guys,
Prostate.
Yeah, the prostate.
That's a
If
myth.
you tickle the
We
prostate,
already
you can
actually
come.
we knew that. We knew that because we
Yeah.
talked about it on here.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
We know.
we know.
because you
So-
had doubts about Donnie's experience with his prostate.
Yes, we talked about this, the P spot. You just refreshed our memory. Yeah, memory. Yes, we talked about it on the podcast. So, do you
Hmm.
know where the G spot is, Donnie? Jamie,
Yeah.
do you know where it is?
Yes,
Where is it?
about 2 inches in and then up a little bit.
if you're facing the woman to the right.
So the best motion,
Come hither.
come
Yep.
hither motion. Now, here's where the fun fact is. Do you know what the G-spot was named after?
The guy that found it.
Look at you.
The guy who found it.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was named. I didn't know
That's
what
just.
the guy who found the G-spot named it.
He was the first one that ever figured it out. Just like, yeah, that's
Yeah, crack the code.
A woman probably pointed it out for him, but
yeah. I'm just imagining a woman is the whole reason
I'm
he
pretty
found
sure.
it,
I'm
but
pretty
he's
sure
still
this
just
is-
like, yes.
I'm pretty sure this doctor who found the G-spot the first time, his wife was the one who drove or wrote the map for him. Up, right, got up and to the. God damn it! Up and to the right. Just do this. Do this. Yes. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was named after the doctor.
I read a book.
That's
I'm-
really funny to
I'm
me.
Absolutely positive I did not have one.
For how long?
When did wait? Hold on. When did you read this book?
I was 19.
Okay, that's good. That's fine.
Oh, my mom gave it to me.
At 19, you found your G spot.
No.
Wait, it took longer.
Yes.
Do I want to know?
No.
Moving on. So who was,
Was
the
it
doctor?
after
You know-
meeting John?
No, I don't know. It was probably. That's probably why she deals with all my shit.
I was about to say, is that the reason?
That has to be the only reason. I'm a lot to handle.
We already went over that.
I am a lot. But the name of the doctor was Grafenberg.
Mhm.
I didn't know this. It was Dr. Grafenberg who found the G spot. For there's
Please
your
tell me
fun
he
fact
just
today.
called it the G spot and not the Grafenberg spot.
Thank God. Can you hit my Grafenberg spot? What? Just
Graph me, baby.
yeah.
It's such an interesting topic.
Some people say it's a myth. Other people say it's not a myth. But I
You
guess
know who says it's a myth?
people that have never had it hit.
Guys that can't hit it.
Yes, there's that. Or women who's never had it hit before.
Either one.
But I guess, but he says all women have like a cluster of nerve endings where
Exactly what it is.
and it's actually kind of in the shape, or it's like almost in the shape of a G, but it's like inverted or some shit like that, or sideways.
It swells.
Yeah, but I thought that was very interesting.
Is
because
this
I
why
didn't know it was
guys-
named after
If
a
you
A
doctor.
lot of
don't
guys
know
have
where
like
it
a
is.
curve in their dick. Did we evolve to be able to try to hit it better?
That's why I guess that's why some guys have the upward swing in their penis,
The banana.
the banana. I guess.
The nanner wiener.
Even though the male penis can bend up to 90 degrees during sex.
It hurts.
It can also break. Remember
Really,
that.
guys.
It can also break.
I had a close one and then I had pain in my stomach for like 2 or 3 days.
Ouch.
Yow. Ouch.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. Not good. Not great.
And I mean,
Alright.
the reason I sleep naked is because I pulled a dick tendon one night.
How do you pull a dick tendon?
And why would that constitute as sleeping naked?
Right.
So had underwear on and I had tucked down the leg. And whenever I got hard overnight, it just stayed down on my leg, like all the way down the entire night. And so it just stretched the tendon the entire fucking night. And so I woke up just excruciating fucking pain. And it took like 2 or 3 weeks to heal. And so now I sleep naked.
And the more you know. You know,
Sounds like a good problem to
Sleeping
have.
with clothes is dangerous, people.
it can be.
What'd you say, Donnie? I'm sorry.
Just being a smart ass.
I didn't hear what you said, Don. What did you say, Donnie?
I said it sounds like a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Sorry, my dick doesn't Tuck down a fucking side of my underwear.
But I pulled a dick tendon because my
Right.
dick is.
Like
my
I didn't even know my
underwear's-
dick had tendons.
Yeah, I did my dick doesn't unravel far enough to have a tendon.
Right.
Oh. All right. I got a question if this is over the line, and then we'll get into some fun things. San Francisco. A lady was arrested. Hold on. I where did it go? I just had it. So this lady was arrested in connection of a burglary that happened at a department store or some shit like this. Anyway, some DNA was left by this lady at this at whatever crime she was committing. I can't find it. I fucking lost it. Sorry. Lost my notes, ladies and gentlemen. So the cops found the DNA and ran it through the system that they had collecting. And it popped from a DNA from a rape kit. And they went and arrested this woman because 5 years earlier,
She's a man.
she had a sexual assault and she went and had a rape kit done against her. And when they did the rape kit, obviously they take the woman's DNA. It goes into the same police system. So when the police ran her DNA, it was in the system from the rape kit that she had done when there was a sexual assault done on her 5 years earlier. But that's how the police connected her to the crime.
Ah.
Do you think that's good police work or over the line because this lady had a sexual assault happen against her, went through something bad, had a rape kit done for her for the police to go find this guy. I don't know about it happened the rape, so don't ask me about that.
Yeah.
Only for her 5 years later to commit a crime and have that bite her in the ass.
I don't think it's over the line. They didn't run the DNA they found at the crime scene expecting it to come from a rape kit. And if you don't know by now, once they take your DNA, it's there for like ever. Doesn't matter how they take it.
Forever.
Yeah.
So no, is it sad? Yes. But
I mean, she's suing the city of San Francisco for obvious.
That's just stupid.
And that's how this kind of popped up. She's suing the San Francisco because she thinks it was over the line.
It's not over the line. They ran that DNA to find out who the fuck committed the crime. It just so happens that a match popped up that belonged to her that she took for a sexual assault.
Jamie, you're lit. Yeah,
The system just doesn't go away.
Well, it's not going to. The system isn't going to not hurt your feelings.
Right.
This is a weird one for me because I think in my head, there's a slight thought of, is there women that are going to be even more or less likely of reporting their cases of stuff happening?
Of a rape case because,
if they have some kind of background of being in a shady even neighborhood, and so they don't want to give their DNA because they just might get targeted for living in that neighborhood or whatever the case may be, or like
don't commit a crime.
I understand. Don't commit a crime for one. Don't
get
rob
that,
a
but it's
don't do
also the people that aren't going to commit crimes and be in that in that area after they've reported a rape that would maybe get caught up.
That's okay. You're taking it too far. That
also just goes into.
You're thinking something completely. You're going into it and
yeah, because you have to think about, like, there's going to be women that second guess going and reporting it then because they're like, oh shit, what's going to happen to me in the future?
Right.
Yeah, but then again, like,
don't go stealing shit.
Don't go stealing shit. And
I completely agree with that. Yeah, I completely agree with that.
You can say that. Don't go stealing shit.
If I was sexually assaulted, I would go get a rape kit. Yeah. And if by some act of God I later became a criminal, then oops,
And
dumb
that's
on my part.
I think
Yeah.
that's just kind of how the world works. I do think that's the correct answer, but it's sad whenever you think about women just being less likely to report it because they feel unsafe.
I just like it's one of those. It's not no, it's not that you're thinking of it that she's in a shitty neighborhood and she's going to be bullied into because she turned. That's
or
not
she
that.
spit in the apartment
Yeah.
where there was a murder.
Yeah, that's nope. This whatever. This lady, it sucked what happened to her in the past. Can't change that. Sorry, that shit. You did right by turning the guy in. I hope he got caught and I hope he got pinned. I hope he got set on fucking fire because it's a piece of shit.
But that shouldn't.
You also should be held accountable for this.
And now you're going to be held accountable for your actions now, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I could that. I don't think me saying any of my stuff is
no. I see what you're saying, but you were going extra for no reason. I
was just thinking out loud. Out loud.
Yeah, I get it. You were going extra. That's why I was trying to just cut you out. I wasn't.
Yeah.
Let's rear you in real quick. That's all I was doing. I wasn't trying to be a dick.
No, you're good.
Yeah, and I think that too, but I can also see that fine line of, fuck, here I am in a pinch. I need to do something to feed my family. I'm going to do something to commit a crime. Fuck. I just got popped. Be a smarter
criminal, I guess.
I don't know. But you know what I mean? You're in those hard spots and you got to make those choices, man. And that sucks. But
like you could grab my DNA off this fucking glass, this cup. So,
but if, I mean, she was, maybe she was,
It sucks that what you went through, but come on now.
Yeah.
And it's a burglary, not just like shoplifting, right?
Right.
Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah.
It's a little bit worse than just going and grabbing something from a store.
So.
Like if you're going up to a person and actually robbing them.
If you're trying to steal a dozen eggs to make some fucking food for your starving kids at home.
You're good. Let's see here. Let's do that. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Fire away.
Oh my God!
What the fuck was that?
It's fucking Pumbaa.
It's a fucking what? It's a boar, man.
It's Pumbaa.
You want to see it again?
In the trash can?
The guy's face, he just doesn't know what to say.
Now watch the pig when it gets out. And, dude, this pig side eyes this dude like no other. Check him out.
What the fuck?
Oh my God!
Bitch.
That's fucking Pumbaa.
It bounces off the fucking corner of that concrete.
Dude, and didn't miss a beat. That is a wild boar, ladies and gentlemen.
Pumbaa.
I can understand the dude's face, though. I am terrified of fucking boar.
They're fucking mean.
Like, I think I'm more scared of boar than any other fucking animal. I used to live with alligators, so I fucking hate boar. What's next?
Everyone just pay attention. What do we have?
Nature is metal.
Huh?
Nature is metal. Ah! That's a good one. That sound is horrible.
So for everyone that's not, that was an alligator that picked up. That's a deer carcass, right?
That cracking sound was a spine and all of its ribs going off in one clean motion.
In one half, dude, he snapped a deer in half with the quickness. Baby, okay over there?
No, it's fucking gross.
You okay? Are you gonna vomit?
Nope.
You look like are you sure? You want to see it again?
No, I don't want to see it again.
Okay, I won't show it to you again. All right, I only got one more video. Okay, one more, and then we'll go to trivia for the weird. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nature is metal.
That's not nature's metal. But this reminds me of somebody.
I cannot watch that shit. Cannot.
It's really funny how much it bugs you.
Which is so weird to me every time I think about it. Oh, 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 oh. God damn it. What am I doing? Dude, I just can't get shit under control today. Ah, there we go. Finally, I got all the monitors set up. Okay, here we go. Jesus, just call me an idiot today. All right, we got it.
Yep.
We all looking at this guy?
Looks like soup.
Good morning, you sick fucks. Welcome to our first installation of shotgunning random shit around my apartment. Up first, we have a can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup. And cheers.
No.
Oh,
Ugh.
I wanted him to throw up.
I know.
That is so nasty, dude. How gross is that?
Him throwing up would have made it better.
So you didn't even add water to it.
No, it's just straight sodium.
slimy.
It is straight slime and noodles. And
That shit was good as a kid, but you put 2 cups of fucking water with it. You have to mix it up.
you,
Ugh.
oh,
Oh, I just hate chicken noodle already. So
I like my chicken noodle soup.
like I
can't
love chicken
fucking
noodle soup. I
stand
love her chicken
noodle
noodle soup. I love chunky chicken noodle soup. I love the classic condensed chicken noodle soup. That, my friend, that dude shotgunning that is absolutely fucking horrendous.
I think I could shotgun some tomato soup.
I like tomato
That
soup.
I'd be
I'm
all right
not
with.
The only one that likes it though.
Would you be willing to shotgun a can of condensed tomato soup?
Yeah, I have some.
I'm not a huge fan of soup.
I hate.
I'll make a TikTok of me shotgunning soup.
I don't think you want to make it a TikTok, but I think we should do it right now. I think we should pause. You should go get a can and we should do it. What do you think? Donnie, do you have time? And
I have
for-
to
for
get
the
like
weird-
towels and
I don't have any
everything.
soup.
No, not you. I'm not going to do it. I'm wanting
Oh.
Donnie or Jamie to do it.
I have to get towels and everything.
All right,
Jesus
we're like maybe
Christ.
next week. Maybe next week we'll have James
That would be funny.
shotgun a can of condensed
roulette.
tomato soup.
We have to go
I
change
say
clothes and everything.
We have to get
like,
an outsider and get like random different flavors of soup and take the labels off, so he never knows what he's gonna have to shotgun.
Ew, split peas.
Jamie, would
Soup
you be willing
roulette.
to do this? Would you be willing to be like this guy and shotgun unmarked cans of soup?
I think so. That would be fucking
Dude, imagine
hilarious.
if you get like cream of mushroom or some shit.
Right?
Yeah, there would be some bad ones.
Bean and bacon.
Split.
Oh, I'm just at pork and beans.
Can you imagine like the condensed minestrone, like the zucchini?
The
the-
thing is,
the-
if someone does like Chef Boyardee chicken noodle soup, I will throw up. Like
know
Chef,
Chef
why the
Boyardee
chef?
makes chicken
There's
noodle soup.
chef. I didn't
just
know
that fuck.
You mean
It's
Campbell's?
so soggy of noodles that you can suck it between your fucking teeth and it just
Ca-
falls
Do
apart.
you mean the Campbell's chicken noodle soup that this dude just did? Or are you talking about like the
The
tomato?
Chef Boyardee is even worse.
The Chef Boyardee's little noodle.
I didn't know
or
Chef Boyardee made soup.
Neither
the
did I.
You're talking about the tomato soup. The
Oh, I thought they had some chicken shit.
no, they have the
Oh.
tomato soup and meatball stuff. That's what he's talking about.
That's like
No.
spaghettios.
That's SpaghettiOs and stuff.
Raviolios.
That's
Shotgun
supposed to be
some
that's supposed to
SpaghettiOs.
be noodly.
I used to love some Chef Boyardee.
It's
too,
so
Chef Boyardee is
soggy.
shit.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
You seen those pictures of the roaches inside the meatballs and stuff?
Mm.
nope. Yep. I guess that must have came from the Dollar General in Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Just saying. Just saying.
Arkansas.
All right, everybody. Let's play a little trivia for the weird, shall we?
Yeah.
Fun times, fun times, fun times. This is a little game we like to play. You might want to burn your brain afterwards because it's weird trivia that you probably shouldn't know. Wife goes first, Donnie going second, Jamie going last. Going in respective age, I guess, today.
Could be alphabetical. Fuck.
I didn't say
Alphabetical.
nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, alphabetical.
not.
Alphabetical. You were going from youngest to oldest today. Getting stabbed. Question number 1. According to a 2009 survey, 70% of women admitted to doing this in the shower. A, crying. B, drinking alcohol. C, talking on the phone. Or D, peeing.
I'm gonna go with peeing.
Peeing.
Yeah, peeing. I think that one's pretty easy.
It's peeing.
Yeah. I was like, there's not that many people that use their phone in the shower. I have too many people that call me weird for it.
What, peeing in the shower?
No, using my phone in the shower.
I use my phone.
That is pretty weird.
Like you talk on your phone in the shower?
Yeah.
Why?
I FaceTime my
Efficient.
wife when I was in the shower a couple times.
I've talked to John in the shower.
He has, and it's not happy. All right, question number 2. U.S. founding father Benjamin Franklin once wrote a scientific paper telling people, A, how to create candles out of earwax. B, why he was cooler than George Washington. C, to fart proudly. Or D, the benefits of cannibalism.
Going can't. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot I didn't go first.
I'll say D.
Donald,
C.
Candle out of earwax.
you're going to candle out of earwax, huh?
Which was what?
Yep.
A.
And C.
And Jamie says C. Donnie, why do you think candle out of earwax?
Because it was that time where they were in the midst of inventing electricity, and you know, people needed to know how to see back then.
Good point.
How
I
to
think
make?
he was a weird dude that used to like to eat people.
That's the reason why. You're just hoping he was a serial killer by secretly, aren't you?
Maybe they.
There's been a few
Had enough
theories
shit
over
on.
the years.
Mhm.
I've never heard the theory of Benjamin Franklin as a serial killer, but I have heard the one of Abraham Lincoln as a vampire hunter.
They made a movie out of it.
Yeah, seen the movie. It's a pretty good documentary.
Pretty good talking. Just the opening scene of him fucking just kicking ass. Just,
Yeah.
I like this.
The answer is C, to fart proudly.
Really?
What made you say C, Jamie?
Because he likes to fart.
Yeah.
I figured my wife.
I'm
would've put
pretty
C.
sure I've heard of something about like Benjamin Franklin and farts.
Made a lot of fart jokes.
Huh. That's weird that he had a fart infatuation, but to each their own, I guess. Question number 3. They say that the mind is the first thing to go, but it might start sooner or start going way sooner than people realize. At what age does the brain start to deteriorate? Is it A, 18, B, 25, C, 30, and D, 47? Tots.
C. 30.
Donald.
Going 47.
James.
I think it's either 30 or 25. Let's go 30.
Now you all
think-
should know because you guys
I think
listen.
it's 25.
Nope, because you guys pay attention to me. And you guys hear me talk about it just here recently that I started taking lion's mane mushrooms because
Oh,
why?
it is 47?
It's actually 30.
Ha!
30.
Answer is 30. I'm gonna check my work there. Boy.
Yay.
You're right.
Most of
That's
the shit in
30.
life I don't want to remember anyway.
That's why I killed chicken.
Yeah, that's why I kill chickens for a living.
Yeah, you just want to forget about killing chickens all day.
Right.
So do you actually kill the chickens, Donnie? Or do
No,
you-
no, I do not. I fix the machines that break down the chickens once they've already been killed.
So where does the killing happen at your place?
Yep.
Huh.
Nope.
Yep.
They still like have the giant scissor and step on it.
Nope.
Is it like they like stick their neck in a saw and they just take off their head?
They get a little zap of electricity that puts them to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Then they have
Oh,
a
yeah.
machine that cuts their throat and they bleed out.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. You did tell us about this. We really might want to go
Oopsies.
back and listen to our own podcast because
Yeah.
so we can remember what we learned on this. All right, what question are we on?
4.
4. A violent shot to the nuts can kill a man. It happened to Dick Weatherman back in
God damn it.
1983 after this object struck him square in the groin. Was he A, punched? B, was it a baseball? C, golf ball? Or D, tennis ball?
I'm gonna go with a big golf ball, which was what?
Which was C.
Baseball. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what my guess was going to be. Is
Baseball for both of you guys?
Which is what?
Yeah.
Baseball was B. You're all wrong.
Was it
And
just a
this,
face?
Tennis ball?
it was a tennis ball that hit this dude in the groin. Right?
Yep.
How
Was that-
fast was this fucking
Right.
tennis ball going?
Did they fucking use a pitching machine and throw
Did
it at
they
him or
shoot it out of
something?
a fucking cannon?
Right.
You figure those serves come at you like
100,
120
120?
ish.
Tennis ball's coming at what, 120?
Depends on who's hitting it.
Like, what's the fastest tennis ball serve?
I don't know. That's a Google.
Jamie, you go Google on this. I need to know. I need answers, ladies.
His family sued the United States Tennis Association and won $2.25 million.
My balls.
Okay.
That's interesting.
163.3 miles per hour.
Damn. Like, how painful of a way is that to go? Oh, that has to be top one of the many
Right
ways.
to the balls.
Straight.
Oh, apparently he was a umpire.
Oh.
So he was up in his little seat and got fucking nailed.
Or I thought umpires also stood at the corner on the lines. Like, was he a
No,
line?
I think so.
The kids
What?
that go get the.
I thought there's like line judges.
He usually sits up in a thing.
I thought there was also
He might have been on the ground.
but on the ground there. Wow. Question number 5.
No, it was up in the chair. He got hit in the balls, fell off the chair, and died from the impact of from his head.
All right, so he didn't die because he fucking got hit in the balls.
He
died
didn't
because
bust
he
a
fell.
nut and die. No, but
The impact caused him.
But
to
the
fall.
impact caused him to fall.
yeah.
Mm.
Damn. Not boy talk
So
about
he
things-
was up in the chair. That's so funny.
Damn, dude. How bad of a serve was that? Or was it on purpose? Like this dude like made a bad call and someone got pissed off and fired a tennis ball at him. Hit him in the balls, he fell out of the chair, doop, done.
Could have
It
been.
doesn't say that.
Oh.
That's it.
All right. Question number
6.
5.
6. Oh, I'm sorry. 5.
5. A prolific South Carolina serial killer drove around in a hearse with a bumper sticker that read, "We haul anything, living or dead." B, "My other car is a killer." B, "Baby on board." Or D, be a hero, give blood."
Going baby on board. God damn it. I
What'd you
keep
say,
forgetting
baby?
about
I'm
First.
gonna go B.
B, "My other car is a killer." Donnie,
Baby on board.
baby on board. Jamie,
I wanted to be baby on board. Yeah.
you want baby on board? You guys want baby on board because it's funny.
Hilarious.
Yes.
You want my other car is a killer. Why?
Because he probably meant it.
Nope. He was a little bit better than that. It said, "We haul anything, living or dead."
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, what serial killer lived in South Carolina?
I'd have to look it up.
I'd probably become I'm just saying. All right, question number 6. Death can come quickly, but the human body expires at a slow rate. When a human dies, what's the last sense to stop working?
I already know this. Go ahead.
Is it A, sense of smell, B, sense of taste, C, sense of hearing, or D, sense of sight?
It's C.
Why don't you just give everyone
Yeah.
the answer?
It's hearing.
You-
I think it's hearing. Is
Okay.
that better?
No, when you own the microphone, I got this. I know this one.
I'm
Donnie, what do you
going
think?
sight.
What do you think?
I'm
Think
going sight.
sight.
Yes.
Which was what? A?
D. Jamie.
Hearing.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, buddy?
Me?
Oh, I thought Jamie had something to say.
Oh, it was just I've heard that a shit ton from people's like near death experience
That the last thing
is
goes.
that they'll just go all black and just be able to hear shit around them as they're just like trying to hold on.
As someone who's died twice, that is true.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it is hearing. Yes.
Yeah, our old roommate CJ, he has a death certificate.
He has a death certificate.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
has a birth certificate and a death certificate, and he's still alive.
Fantastic.
Good for that guy.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's the score, baby?
Quite a feat.
Jamie's winning with 4. I have 3. Donnie has 1. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, 2. Nope, 1. Donnie has 1.
Donnie has 1. Donnie,
Yeah.
you're usually good at this game.
I know. It might be because I'm sick.
I know. Well, I bet you'll get this one, buddy. This seems like this one you might know.
You're right
Oh,
up my
so
alley, huh?
that serial killer in South Carolina, his name is Pee Wee, by the way. Just thought that was funny.
That could he drove his name is Pee Wee. He drove a hearse with a bumper sticker that says "We halt anything living or dead."
Yeah.
And he was a serial killer.
Yeah.
Where's the movie about this fucking guy?
It's a pretty good one.
How is there no movie about this guy already?
Oh.
Fuck me. All right, question number 7.
Pee Wee Gaskins.
Shut up, it just keeps getting better. I gotta look this guy up.
Gaskins?
Question number 7. Donnie, I expect you to get this one right, buddy. O.J. Simpson almost got the lead role in this movie, but the director passed because he thought he was too pleasant. Was it A, Rambo, B, Friday the 13th, C, Terminator, or D, Fast and the Furious? Bride,
I guess Rambo. I don't fucking know.
A. Donnie,
No, Terminator.
C.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Fast and Furious doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, so that one's automatically off. As soon as when I read this
Like,
too, I went, this one's off.
I was just like, that doesn't even match up with dates or anything. Terminator, I guess. Yeah. That was only makes sense to me. Rambo, I don't really see that.
You ever seen the first Rambo?
Yeah, where he's going and shooting Vietnamese people.
That's not the first
Viet
Rambo.
Cong.
The first Rambo is called First
Oh.
Blood.
Oh, okay.
When he's in he comes home from Vietnam and the police fuck him up, and he goes it's a police brutality, it's a miscommunication. The Vietnam War vet, they call him a hippie, is dark, then they fuck him up,
Ah,
and he goes.
I've never
on a
seen the
war
first one, I
path.
don't think.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a great movie, and read the book. Like
There's a
read the
book?
First Blood book and go watch. First Blood's fantastic, if you ask me. So, but it's not First Blood. But you guys are right. It is Terminator.
Terminator. That would have been fun.
O.J. Simpson is
Interesting.
Terminator.
That would have been fucking awful.
That would have been a terrible movie.
That would have been
Oh,
And I
awful.
think it
Guys?
would have been so bad it would have been good. That's my thought.
Like James Cameron.
I want to see O.J. Simpson as RoboCop.
I like O.J. Simpson just on Twitter. Like, hello Twitter world. Like that's
Hey,
where that
hey,
is
Twitter
his-
world's yours truly.
So I don't
exactly.
follow-
That's O.J. Simpson's pocket. That's where he needs to stay. Right there.
It's yours truly.
Hello, Twitter world. Especially during football season. Just saying. Question number 8. 35% of American workers said that they would give up a pay raise in exchange for A, an office pet, B, seeing their boss get fired. C, a key to the executive bathroom. Or D, scheduled YouTube breaks. Pretty sure everyone already has one of these, but okay.
C, bathroom.
A key to the executive bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Donnie?
YouTube breaks.
James.
Boss getting fired.
Jamie, why'd you say boss getting fired? Is this because you want to see the Journey lady get fired because she doesn't know how to park?
Kinda.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. Maybe she'll go stomping out.
What was it?
I'll be
I'll
able
let
to
you know
hear
one of you is right. It's seeing the boss get fired. Jamie is just running away with it this week. Really found your pocket here, huh? What do you have? What's the score?
Jamie has 6. I have 3. Donnie has 2.
So Jamie, you're a winner this week.
Failing miserably.
Question number 9. Deadly dapperlings and destroying angels are toxic to humans and could kill. But what are they? Are they A, berries, B, peppers, C, flowers, or D, mushrooms?
Can you repeat the
Yeah.
Deadly dapperlings and destroying angels are toxic to humans and could kill. But what are they? Are they A, berries, B, peppers, C, flowers, or D, mushrooms?
I'm gonna go flowers.
C. Donnie Porter
berries?
doing the berries.
flowers.
I'm disappointed in all 3 of you.
It's mushrooms, isn't it?
It's
Well,
fucking
Mushies.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
there's a flower called a darling or something.
There is a flower called the darling, and there is actually called an angel, like a fallen angel. It's a flower.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So it's a little confusing. So
Yeah, there's not as many deadly mushrooms as you'd think. I'd never heard those names, so that's why I was
No.
like, I don't think so.
That's why I thought it was a flower.
Yeah.
Question number 10 and the final question for this week. The dot above a lowercase I and J has a name, and it sounds pretty perverted. What is it called?
I've heard it before.
Is it a buttlet, B, a dot throb, C, puzzling, or D, a tittle?
I'm gonna go D.
Donnie?
Can you repeat the answers again?
I'll let you.
A buttlet.
Butt lick. We're gonna go butt lick.
Okay.
Just because of that.
Dot throb, I think.
Just because of that.
Dot throb, pulsing, and tittled.
Butt lick.
Butlet.
It's D, ladies and gentlemen, the tot of the show. Got it right. That's right. She better get the tits question right. Better get this tits question right. You silly lady, you.
Jamie wins.
Jamie won this week.
Congratulations.
Is it your first win, James?
In a while. It's not my first one, but it's
I
been a
think I
while.
won the last time.
I think you won last week. I don't know. We haven't marked down. We need to start taking, probably keeping track of these. Oh, well.
You gonna barbecue?
I am going to barbecue today.
Yay.
It is nice outside. What do you guys got? Anything else? Anybody want to chime in? What else you got? That's all I got for you. We had some games.
Yeah.
Nothing much. Monster Hunter Rise on PC is on sale. It looks absolutely fucking beautiful. I want to jerk off to all the characters just because of how gorgeous the models look.
That's not weird at all.
Oh shit.
It is like one of the most gorgeous games I've played in years. It is awesome.
Righteous.
I don't have a powerful enough of a PC to support such a game.
Mm.
It was originally on Switch. It's not that intensive, honestly.
Really?
And it's Capcom. They're really, really good about
Compatibility.
and
All that jazz.
efficiency.
Cool.
Like making
Donnie,
it
what you got?
run easy.
He needs a vacation.
Yeah, I need a vacation.
Oh, buddy.
I am going on a 3-day motorcycle ride.
Oh,
here in
yeah,
the
where you
near
headed? Anywhere?
future. Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell Billy Sheets to bed that we said hi. I said
Mhm.
actually he lives in Hot Springs. Close enough.
No, this is northwest Arkansas.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
Going to a motorcycle rally,
Ooh,
Cool.
have fun. Be
riding through
safe,
the
big guy.
mountains and shit.
When you
Yeah.
doing that?
Second to last week of April, like the weekend.
Nice.
Right before my birthday.
That's right. Don't forget this weekend we'll be live on our YouTube channel this Sunday, the 20th, doing the LLP Sunday playlist. This week we'll also be doing the songs at our funeral.
Mhm.
So don't worry, it'll be fun. It won't be all depressing. We'll try to make it fun. So Donnie, nothing. Going on a bike ride, James? Nothing.
Nothing much.
Cankle on readers. Got it.
Yeah.
Baby.
Go to Scented with a Twist at Scentsy.us, and they have a whole collection of Easter stuff if you're looking to fill baskets for anybody, friends, kids, whatever.
You gonna have any St. Patrick's stuff that's gonna go on sale
Yas. It's under
soon?
clearance.
Okay.
And
Yeah, because I like
same thing with
green
the
shit.
the Color Street with the nails, all their St.
Oh, yeah,
Patrick's
yep.
Day and shit like that's out too.
Yeah, I kind of wanted a new Scentsy, and a green one sounds fun.
Yep, they
So-
have a gnome. The warmer of the month is a fucking gnome. I showed you.
Why haven't you
Yeah.
gotten it, John?
The gnome?
I
Because
got
I
him
got
that
Gary.
one.
Because I got this one.
Yeah.
So I have this
Oh,
one
true.
that says Lost Losers Podcast on it, which I need to switch it up to something else.
I'll
But-
get one for back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah, like I have, the wonderful little Scentsy. It makes my nice little man cave smell nice,
It's
and
an
that's all I
element
need.
warmer, so you don't have to worry about the bulb.
Yeah.
So
You
that's
know,
all I got.
that's all you got. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the show because I'm a dick and I'm a bad fucking promoter of a person. But I got to go record with Tyler and the guys for the Daily Crew interview podcast earlier today. Had a blast doing that. That should be out soon. Check that out. I'll make sure I'll fire off the link for all that. Go check those guys out. They're really good people. We had a blast recording. It's just quick interview, fun little podcast we did this morning. So I got to do that. Other than that, lostlosers.com. Go buy some t-shirts. Inflation's going up, ladies and gentlemen. Go get them now. We need them. I mean, electric bills. We got bills
Gas
to pay. We need
prices.
help. Gas
Yes.
prices. Help us out. Go buy a t-shirt. Do
I
something.
feel like such an old man when I start bitching about the gas prices.
At least you don't live in
Ever.
California.
At least you don't live in California because they are giving out anal fuckings without any lube for the gas prices out there. Losers underscore lost underscore loser underscore positives on Instagram, Twitters, all that wonderful stuff. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share with a friend. We love you all.
Right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Brr.